Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of DP Talks. And today we will be talking about Transformers 1. The movie just came out yesterday, and it was really good. I honestly I'm gonna just steal the phrase now. This movie was more than meets the eye. This film did not just meet my expectations, they exceeded my expectations. I did not think. I was one of those people who were like, Colin being the iconic voice of Optimus, you can't give that to someone else. It'd be so weird. But Chris Hemsworth as Optimus Prime is really good. He actually does deliver a great voice for the character. And you can tell there's a lot of meaning behind everything that he says. And not only that, we have the friendship. This friendship between Optimus and Megatron is really the big part of the movie. It's the whole driving point of it to show you how these two friends became rivals, if and not just that, leaders against each other in a war on Cybertron. Now, this film takes place way before the Autobot and Decepticon wars. The Autobots and Decepticons aren't even factions at this point, and Orion, Optimus Prime, and Megatron, who is D16 at this point, Orion and D16 are both just mining their way for Energon because the Matrix of leadership was taken away and the Energon on the planet is just all gone. So now they have to mine for it all, very little by little every day. So starts off there, and then eventually it gets to the point where Orion finds a map for the leadership, Matrix of leadership, and he brings Megatron with him. He finds Bumblebee along the way, and he also finds Alita 1, takes both of them, and they go on a journey for it. The action is great. The humor is good. It's not like over, like, it's not trying to be funny overall, but at the same time, it has a good level of humor, and the action is at a good pace. And really, at this whole film, the story is really the whole part of this film that's at the forefront of it. You don't see like nonstop action. You don't see like nonstop humor or jokes. You see really the story between these two friends, and I think that was a perfect way to go through this whole film. And not only that, if anyone knows from like the original Transformers, Megatron is really a gladiator, and Optimus is more of like a librarian or someone who's not outgoing, and he's more cautious with the rules, while Megatron's the one who's like always breaking them. In this film, it was switched. It's actually Optimus who does that, and Megatron's the one who's like more calm and wants to like stay back and try and follow the rules. And then by the end, you can see that the roles switch, and it's really Optimus who's trying to be the one and trying to be the leader and make sure everyone does everything right, while Megatron's the one who's like, nah, I'm gonna do it my way. So, and besides that, there's no humans in this film. It's all taking place on Cybertron. There's nothing involving Earth, so there's no side story for humans or main if you consider it like how you see in live action Transformers. Half of it's robots, half of it's humans, but most of the time, majority of the time even, you'll see it's more human than robot. I think last year when I saw Rise of the Beast, I saw more of Noah fighting people, like fighting the robots, than I saw like the Maximals or Optimus even. And I think this was a perfect example to show that it doesn't need humans, and it could just be the Transformers overall. And I think this is the right step in the right direction for tra- the Transformer franchise, especially with the news saying that the next one will be G.I. Joe times Transformers. So it'll be those two in live action. Will it be good? I don't know. G.I. Joe has been a franchise that hasn't been doing good live action lately, especially with Snake Eyes coming out. It was said to be a great film, and it did not it did not meet expectations. It disappointed a lot of people, including myself. But yeah, Transformers 1, it really does exceed expectations. It is a really great film, especially to see in theaters. I highly suggest going to see this movie. And if anyone who's thinking, oh, it's a PG movie or it's just meant for kids, it's not. If you saw Transformers Prime growing up or any Transformers media, you know, even for a kids movie, Transformers will deliver to be for everyone of all ages. And for that reason, I not only does it deliver on a story, it delivers on action, it delivers on humor. Oh my god, I can't speak. Humor. It really is a movie that is more than meets the eye. I give it a 10 out of 10. And if not a 10 out of 10, if there's like a flaw or anything, it will still be at least above a 9 for me because this movie was really good. And all you need is a good story. It just needs to be well written and focus on the characters. And this movie does give you a perfect example of what good writing can do with a mix of good action and good humor. I cannot wait. I'll probably go see it again, even. I cannot wait for this movie to be number one in the world or whatever. It's gonna be praised no matter what. I hope there's a sequel to it. If not, I want a trilogy. I want more than of two films. I think that could perfectly describe or explain the whole origin of Autobots and Decepticons. Not only that, we saw the War on Cybertron. We've seen that three-part Transformers. I don't. It might have been a series, but it's on Netflix. They're Netflix originals. They're really good, and it's a perfect way to show War on Cybertron. I suggest you watch it. Watch the new Transformers 1 movie. It's a really great time. I think you guys will like it.